final individual race of the 2022 NCAA Men's Swimming and Diving Championship 200-yard fly.
Jack said that Luca will take it out. He said he'd like to see him around 46.5 going out. He was 47 flat this morning. The record split, some people were talking record, 137.3. That's Jack Conger. That's really fast. Not sure they're going to get there. 45.7, he was out at the 100.
And Orlando is leading through the first 50.
He's got great underwaters. Oh my gosh, this is silly what he's able to do underwater. Albiero is even better maybe underwater. And those three, the usual suspects that we talked about, along with Burns up there in 6, kind of hanging in there.
It's Burns who's leading here at the midway point. What a start for Burns up in 6.
46.4. Orlando was 46.6. So his coach said be 46.5. He said, okay, I'll be right there with you, coach.
But Burns still holding on in what would be an upset here in this fly for the junior out of Indiana and Berwyn, Pennsylvania.
There's no question this would be an upset. Come on, man. I mean, this guy was 9th in the 100 fly. Even though he was 2nd in the 100 back, he was 9th in the 100 fly, and he is still leading.
And his lead is slightly growing here. Burns ahead of Orlando. Albiero has work to do as well. Into the final 25 yards, it is still Burns.
Burns up there with a white cap, still hanging out. He may just do it.
Brendan Burns looking for the moment of the meet for the Hoosiers. Here they come to the wall. And it is
Orlando! Burns!
138.71 for Burns, 11/100ths ahead of Orlando.
Oh boy, I thought Orlando had it, and it was Burns at the end. Wow, what a race. Oh my goodness. 29/100ths of a second, Bill, separated those 4 swimmers. Here's the 100 turn. Burns was leading. I mean, he's got it the entire way. He never really trailed. Maybe the first 50, but he never trailed from there. Talk about underwaters. Here's the 150. All 4 of them, again, turned at the same time, Bill. So Burns wins it by 11/100ths of a second. I don't know. I thought Albiero might have had him there at the end. Look at that. Look at Brendan Burns. What a swim for him. And make no mistake, with those 3 guys that were ahead of him, he was 7th last year. 7th. And now he is champion.
Runner-up in the 100 back, NCAA champion in the 200-yard fly. It has been a great meet for Indiana, and this is the shining achievement for this group of Hoosiers. Orlando takes his second place finish of this meet. He had one of the best all-around meets of anybody here. Albiero takes 3rd this time around, and Cal does clinch the Team NCAA championship with the 4th place from Julian and the 6th place from Jet.
Brendan, you had some time there to celebrate with your teammates. How do you put into words this championship?
I can't put it into words. I mean, those boys that were helping me after the race, they mean the absolute world to me. You know, I'm intrinsically motivated. I really wanted that for myself. More importantly, I just wanted to represent my teammates well. They pushed me to be my best each and every single day. I just love them to death.
Earlier this week when I talked to your head coach, Ray Luce, he said that you use those turns and underwaters to great effect. How well executed did you know this race would have to be with the caliber of competition surrounding you, the defending champion? You went from 7th last year to a championship this year.
Yeah, using, I knew I'd have to have a perfect race. I just used the disappointment from last year. And last night, I had a great race against Casper. He pushed me to be my best. Unfortunately, I was out-touched, but hats off to him, and I'm just really happy I was able to execute a great race against great competition.
Congratulations. Go celebrate with those Hoosiers behind you.
Thank you. Go Hoosiers!
Well, the Hoosier fans beside themselves up above, and they should be. Brendan Burns, one of the moments of this meet. What a performance for his first NCAA championship.